All right, so check me out. If you're like me and you're trying to eat healthy, but you're kind of on a budget, and you're thinking to yourself, I really want to eat healthy, but it's hard for me to afford the foods that I really want to eat, right? Well, let me go ahead and give you some ideas. But first and foremost, before we get into this video, hi, my name is Marcus Frazier from Teachable Tuesdays, here to motivate you, encourage you, and inspire you to be a better you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Greatly appreciate it. If you could, as always, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you stay up to date with all of my future Teachable Tuesdays content. And today I'm going to talk to you about 3 ways that you can still eat somewhat healthier even when you're on a budget. Now, look, listen, I get it. Times is hard. Everything is going up. Gas is going up in some places. Food has been going up for years, right? But there's still a few ways that you can still eat a little better than what you might currently be doing. Here's the first thing. You want to try to avoid foods with artificial dyes. Artificial dyes, red 40, blue 1, yellow 5, all that good stuff, or bad stuff. Those are forever chemicals. They literally stay in your body forever. Now, I'm not trying to scare anybody, because trust me, when I found out, I was like, what? But yes, it is true. They stay in your body forever. They don't leave. So with that being said, you can't take back what you already put in your body in that aspect, but at least avoid yourself from putting more into there. They disrupt gut health. They cause issues with younger children, ADHD, and so on and so forth. There's so many different things that these artificial dyes do to disrupt our system overall. Food coloring, if you will. And you would eat food coloring, right? So why are you eating food coloring that they put on food? Yeah, don't do it, all right? So try to avoid products with artificial dyes. A lot of most common products you'll see is in the juices some of the juices that you drink, especially like the sugary juices and sodas and whatnot. Candies. One of my favorite candies of all time is Twizzlers. I can't eat Twizzlers anymore because they have red 40 in them. Now, hey, buddy jamming. Anyways, so if y'all know a Twizzler brand out there that doesn't have it or something similar, please let me know. Number 2, the second thing you want to do is get rid of the misconceptions. Now, here's what I mean by misconceptions. A lot of people often think that alternatives are the better option. Not always the case. I'll give you an example. Sometimes people will go for like vegan butters and things like that. That's actually worse for you when you look at the ingredients, right? Now, I'm not saying there aren't any vegan butters out there that have high quality ingredients, but most of the ones I see in the stores are trash. Go for actual real butter. Go for actual real meat. Unless you are a vegan, which if you are a vegan, I would encourage you, as my friend Daryl would say, shout out to him by the way, to create your own from home if you can afford it, right? If you can't eat meat, maybe because you made that choice, or maybe it's an actual choice where you legit can't eat meat. I do know a few individuals that are like that, like they get sick from eating any type of meat. Then just go ahead and make your own, right? Or if you're gonna get something from the store, make sure you read the ingredients. I used to love certain alternative meat products like Impossible Burgers and stuff like that. But when I looked at all the ingredients that was in there, it's bad. Now, do I eat one every now and again because I'm like, screw it? Yes. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But when you're constantly eating it over and over again, putting it into your system, like, shoot, what's the saying? If you can't pronounce it, don't get it. But I can't say that because I don't think that's fair based on literacy levels and whatnot. Everybody has a different level of phonemic awareness and whatnot. So I wouldn't say all that. The bottom line is, if it has a lot of ingredients, don't get it. It ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? You always want to go for products that have the least amount of ingredients as possible. It just makes more sense. And the third way that you can still afford to kind of be somewhere on the budget and still eat a little bit healthier, or in this case, drink a little healthier, is get more water. Cats ain't drinking enough water out here. I'm going to just keep it real. You're wondering why you get dehydrated. You're wondering why your skin ain't glowing like it could be. You're wondering why things might not be going well in your gut. It's probably because you ain't drinking enough H2O. Now, people have told me that the best water to get is water in a glass, a bottled glass, which is very true. But listen, I ain't up there yet. So for now, just stick with your gallons of water. If you try to drink at least a quarter of a gallon, to a gallon every single day, I guarantee you, watch how things improve. Even if you just drink a gallon of water, a quarter gallon to a gallon of water for a week, you'll notice some distinctive changes if you haven't already been doing so. Now, if you can't afford it, try to get distilled water because it has minerals in it that your body needs, that you typically lose when you work out and whatnot. But if you can't, just get regular old, plain old Jane water. Or if you have the funds for it, get you a Brita filter. Sorry, I can't even think of the word. Jesus. And that can help you out as well. So those are just 3 ways that you can still shop at certain places. And I know, again, for some people, money is like mad tight. It's a little bit harder. But these are just some things to think about. So a quick recap. Number 1, avoid artificial dyes at all costs. Number 2, I know I forget the second one right now, but make sure you drink plenty of water. Drink more water. And number 3, stay away from the alternatives if you can, unless it's a useful alternative. Even alternative snacks, quote unquote. Let me go ahead and mention that. Sometimes that can be a bit off-putting as well. Read the ingredients. All right, the more organic ingredients, the better. Just because it says organic on the front doesn't mean it's organic. Keep that in mind. That's for everybody. Okay? But if you're really unsure, 2 ways you can look at it. Number 1, go with the one that has the least amount of ingredients, and also go with the one that has the most organic ingredients. And
time 19 minutes 28 seconds. Distance 1 mile. Average pace 19:28 per mile.
Sorry about that. Get my workout in clearly. You can hear from my Nike app. Get my walk on, get my steps in. But what I'll do is later on this week, I'll actually drop another video to where I'll talk about 3 alternative snacks that you can get. I'll probably drop that maybe Friday. Yeah, I think I'll do that either on Friday or maybe next Sunday. But I'm gonna go ahead and get some snacks to show you guys some alternative things that you can eat to where you can, if you're looking for like alternative options and you are a healthy eater but you like to snack like me, these are some good options to go with. All right. Marcus Frazier from Teachable Tuesdays here to motivate you, encourage you, and inspire you to be a better you. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you got any suggestions, leave them below. If you really like this video, if we can get to 25 likes, I'll go ahead and drop a part 2. Until then, see you soon.